Well, it's been 10 months since Brooks Houck and his team of attorneys came to Nelson County for court. Now his trial is just 6 weeks away, and attorneys are working hard to work out the details of exactly what that court proceeding will look like. Shay McAllister and photojournalist Jessica Farley have the details from Nelson County.
It is said to be one of the most high-profile criminal trials in Kentucky history, and now it is just 6 weeks away. Today in court, we learned who could be called to testify in this trial and exactly what they could be saying.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brooks Houck, the suspected killer in the Crystal Rogers case, has been in custody for 589 days. He was arrested in September of 2023, and despite multiple requests for a lower bond, he's been held behind bars on $10 million since then. Now, with his trial fast approaching, just 6 weeks away, attorneys and the prosecutor are disagreeing on the details.
So there's not going to be any opinions on what the Nelson County Sheriff's Office work, the FBI or KSP did.
We're going to talk about what they did.
Special Prosecutor Shane Young asked the judge for this hearing to discuss the experts Houck's team plans to use in trial, including a former homicide detective and an interrogation expert.
If he has an opinion that should be done this way, then they need to provide that opinion and the basis for the opinion.
These two experts appear to be lined up to talk about what investigators did and didn't do early on in the investigation, such as interrogation techniques and what evidence they collected and how.
For example, we talked about blood, where law enforcement would look for blood, how it's collected.
With the evidence and discovery sealed in this case, this is the first time those of us outside of the legal teams are getting a look at what could come up when Brooks Houck sits in front of a jury. One thing was made clear: one of his co-defendants will not be called to the stand.
I'm not calling Steve Lawson as a witness.
As for who is called as a witness in this case, we may have to wait until opening statements to find out. Today in court, the judge seemed to be agreeing with Houck's attorney, saying they don't need to be providing any additional expert outside of what they have already provided, but he did say he would make a final decision after the weekend. In Nelson County, I'm Shay McAllister, WHAS 11 on your side.
And the first trial in the case is the state versus Steve Lawson. That trial is scheduled to begin later this month, May 27th in Warren County.